get the fuck out.
My boy!
Alright, yeah. How's everyone doing tonight? Yes! Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2011. It's February. It's the month of love. Do we have any couples here tonight? Anyone celebrating Valentine's Day? That was yesterday. Okay, 3 people. Awesome. Shit, so there's the first 3 minutes of the show. No. I'm just kidding, man. Yeah, you know, Valentine's Day is coming past yet again, and everyone did everything they did on Single Awareness Day. You know what's funny? You know what us single people were calling Valentine's Day this year? You guys get it? Yesterday? You know what us single people were calling it? Monday. It's another fucking ordinary day. It's like Jews and Christmas. It's like fucking Happy Tuesday, brother. I don't fucking... What do you want me to do? Anyways, but that's what we do. And like, I'm sorry. It's just because like, you know, like, me and the girlfriend broke up recently, and I'm not bitter. But yeah, he's like, thank you, studio audience. The one guy. No, man, but it sucks because like me, as like every other guy, like, you know what? I like sex. And I like consistent sex, and everyone knows that whilst you're in a relationship, you get consistent sex. As far as my research shows, I mean, like, I'm not, but but you know what? I'm gonna survive because I just found out this little fact that sneezing is the second most relieving thing right after sex, which is great for a guy like me, because for me, sneezing generally lasts longer. You know what I mean? And I'm one of those kind of guys like sneezes like 3 or 4 times in a row, and that's as far as me as my gender is going to get to a multiple orgasm right there. So right after this, I bought myself a kilogram of pepper and I booked my next week off. I mean, my rebound costs $1.29 a pound. It's good stuff right there. And but you know what? You know what else sucks about the whole breakup thing is that like my ex-girlfriend, she had the car too. So now not only do I have to masturbate, but I have to take the SkyTrain too. I mean, like I'm a Boston Bruins hat and a shopping cart away from being homeless, basically, right now. I'm trying to say. But I'm not trying to knock the SkyTrain or anything, but the SkyTrain's got some fucking... Okay. I was coming off the SkyTrain the other day, and there's this bum living in the SkyTrain on the bottom platform, and he's got his like shopping cart and all his other like bum accessories, like a fucking used Anne Murray CD. I don't know. But so I'm walking by, and all of a sudden, this guy fucking whips out an iPhone, and is just fucking surfing it. I'm like, what the fuck does this guy need an iPhone? Like, is there a small change app that I don't know about? Is there a fucking nearest bottle depot app that I should know? Or maybe a hot meals app that would be good for me to know about this thing? And I'm thinking, what does a bum, like who's a bum gonna talk to on a fucking cell phone? And just like, imagine him updating Facebook, just be like, homeless Mike is at the alley behind the Burrard SkyTrain station with Stinky Larry. And then like fucking 20 minutes later, it's like, hey, just found a new crack pipe. Thank you, Monday. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna fucking unload right now. It's cause there are 3, okay, I came up with it like the other day, like literally 4 days ago. There are 3 Facebook statuses you could never ever have as your Facebook status. Number 1. If your Facebook status is thanking a day for the specific day that you are having right now, that doesn't make any fucking sense at all, and you cannot have that as your Facebook status. It's like, oh, went to the gym and now I'm off for a girls' night out. Thank you, Monday. Shut up. It's the same thing as like, yeah, no, exactly. Get a blog. That's the exact same thing as like, oh, got a gold medal this year. Thank you, Sunday, February 28th. Yeah, it doesn't, like, you can't thank the day for that. That was gonna happen no matter what. I'm venting. The second Facebook status that you cannot have is any Facebook status that is specifically directed to an ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, or ex-friend of yours that you're making a public awareness for everyone, you can't have that. As in like, oh my god, you bitch, don't even act like you know what you didn't do, because I know karma's a bitch, and you're gonna get what's coming to you in the end, and don't act like you don't know about it. And then fucking 20, thank you, and then 20 minutes later, why does this shit always happen to me? Your 792 friends don't need to know about that shit. Fucking keep it internal. Okay. The third and final Facebook status that you cannot have is, if you are making me aware about something that I don't explicitly need to be aware about, don't make it your Facebook status. Shit like, every year, 6 manta rays die as a part of natural causes. And I want you to make this Facebook status your status. If you've ever known a manta ray that has ever died. You comment on that shit and you tell those people to get the fuck out of here. That's what you do. Okay. So. Okay, the other thing you guys gotta know is, as far as comedians go, as soon as we get that applause break, it's kind of like, I'm doing good. I see the girl in the far corner eyeing me already. I'm feeling great. Okay, I'm gonna do one more joke for you guys. Now, this joke, the last time I did this was in May, and since May, I've had to do it again, which has enveloped into a story, and I'm gonna tell you guys the story before I do the joke. So, about 6 months ago, in August of 2010, I was out and I was smoking a joint with my buddy of mine in a car, and we were in this like school parking lot or whatever of Coquitlam. Sure enough, yeah, exactly. Great, we got some potheads in the audience! Alright, so anyways, as we're doing this, the fucking cherries go on behind us, and we see the cops there, and we're like, ah, shit. So he comes up and he asks us for all our IDs. Turns out that my friend that has owned the car has basically been busted with narcotics before. So we all had to get out, we had to sit on this like park bench over here with our arms behind our back, legs crossed, while cop number 1 searches the car and cop number 2 is writing me and my 2 buddies up a ticket. So as they're going through this, I was shooting this little series for Nickelodeon outside, and like I needed to know that so I asked my buddy, I'm like, do you have anything in your car that I should be aware about that I can admit right now and possibly subdue further consequences? And he said, I don't think so. Great. Confidence builder right there. No, I'm feeling great about my situation. So, cop number 2, so yes, cop number 1 is writing a ticket, cop number 2 is searching the trunk, he pops the trunk, he finds this piece of paper, looks at it, looks at us, and goes, is one of you guys writing an essay on how to be a drug dealer? And we're like, what the fuck do you have in your trunk? And he goes, no, it's this comedy I've been writing. Like I've been trying to work stand-up comedy for a little bit. It's like, and the comedy was like, oh, so you're a stand-up comedian? It's like, well, I'm not, but my buddy is. I'm fucking, I don't fucking, all right. So, so he comes and says, oh, so you're a stand-up comedian? It's like, where have you performed before? I'm like, like I've done it at Yuck Yucks, like I've done it at just, like a few like clubs around town. Like I finally got like my regular spot with Scott Patey at Laugh Your Ass Off right now. And he's like, oh. And so cop number 2 kind of pipes up a little bit. He's like, oh, well, we'll fucking do something. I'm like, what? Yeah, tell us a joke, do a bit. And meanwhile, you guys, I'm fucking like this on a park bench right now. Like this fucking, and it's like, I asked him, it's like, you know, like I'll give him like my wallet, my keys, my cell phone, like fucking whatever. I'm not gonna run. Like I'll do a bit for you guys. Like just like, can I stand up? It's stand-up comedy, right? No, okay. mean, you guys have the guns, so. But eventually they're like, hey, go ahead, stand up. So meanwhile, like in the back of my mind, I'm feeling like, fuck, like if I don't fucking knock this out of the park, like my job with Nickelodeon is completely on the line right now, and I'm gonna have to go to jail for this. So I get up, I do this bit that I'm gonna do for you guys right now, and at the end of the bit that I do, the cops are like, that was pretty funny, man. And the cop was like, you gotta keep on doing this, man. Like, you're not too bad. Cop number 2 rips up the ticket that he had written for us. Yeah. Yes! Yes! I got $170 bucks! Are you kidding? For a stand-up comedian, that's like 2,000 shows. Yeah! This is number 1. And then the second cop was like, okay, I'll tell you what, since that was that good, I'll let you keep the grinder, the joints, and the rollies you already have on you. I was like, great. So I got busted by cops, did some stand-up, and got high again. It was a fucking great night. But anyways, so the bit I did for the cops I'm going to do right now is I'm going to tell you guys all these fucking 70 strangers about my first group sex experience. And I'm going to tell you guys this because it's fucking hilarious. So. Ow. It was a cozy Saturday afternoon on a hot August night that me and my girlfriend decided to go over to this other couple's house where we were going to play this game of Stripopoly. Now, it's exactly like it sounds, it's exactly like Monopoly, but as soon as you run out of money, you can trade your clothes in for money. It's kind of, yeah, exactly. It's kind of like East Hastings Monopoly or fucking Vietnam Monopoly, whatever you want to. Anyways, so the point of this whole game is to get everybody in the room naked, which it does. Now, I am not. You know, but if you're going golfing with another buddy, you're gonna check out his clubs, right? So I like. I wasn't with Bubba Watson at the time. So I listfully look over at the other gentleman's penis here, and I have to do a double take, guys, because this guy, it looked like there was a French baguette hanging between this guy's leg. And I looked over and I was like, are you like, guys, it was so big, it looked like if it would have hit something, it would have made a thud. You know what I mean? It looked like it was like breathing at one point. It's like it was fucking, like I couldn't get, I felt like if I was at a big dick seminar, this guy would be the chairman right here. You know? And like, hey, I'm not small or anything, but you know, like I'm like Jewish average. You know what I mean? Like, no, I barely make the cut. No pun intended. But see, God, that's exactly for all of you, for like all you Jews who've ever heard of Judaism. That's exactly it, man. I already have shit missing from me. They took that shit from me at birth, and then they put it into an RSP account, so it can't exactly be Jewish. But yeah, exactly, man. I am Jewish average, and then I look over at my girlfriend, and she just fucking. And I can't blame her because I got the exact same face painted on me. So immediately I start looking around for the nearest like nuclear waste sites or like a radio tower or anything to explain this Chernobyl accident that I'm looking at right now. And there's nothing. And here's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing: is that we're not in an orgy or anything. It's me and this other. There isn't even a fucking cat around to average me out right now. It's David versus Goliath right now. There's no chance. And then the kicker of the story is that his wife is half the size that he is. His dick is almost as big as his wife right now. And I'm thinking, and to think, I used to wonder that she's always fucking smiling. Thank you guys so much. I'm EdWitzke.
EdWitzke. All right. I have not honestly laughed that hard since the time I had group sex with Ed. I was not there for the weed story, though. I didn't get arrested. I just fucked his ex-girlfriend. All right. It does, yeah, I know. And it makes a thud when it hits a table, by the way. You missed that part. We're going to keep running right along with the show. Hope you guys are having a good time. I'm about to bring up a first-timer. This gentleman is from my hometown of Lloydminster, Alberta, Saskatchewan. It's on the border. It's kind of confusing. Anyways, he's an actor. He's a good kid. And this is his first time doing stand-up, so let's be supportive and happy. Round of applause.